Good morning, Audubon, and welcome to the very beginning of Mullumbimby season greeting. It's one of my favorite times of the year, and hopefully yours, because it's when we find out that the true gift inside all of us is our character, and we're going to celebrate all the wonderful character traits within all of us here at Audubon. And today we're going to begin with a reading of the Mullumbimby Jungle for the first section, and then we're going to have some first graders, and hopefully we're going to light the first branch of the Mullumbimby tree with red lights for trustworthiness. So we're going to begin our story now. Michael was in his treehouse, and this time he was in real trouble. The kind of trouble when Dad yelled through his teeth without moving his lips. Oh boy, he was hoping that trouble and hopefully Dad could not find him up here in his treehouse. And as Michael sat there wondering, oh boy, why do I always mess up? Why can't I be good? Something strange happened in the treehouse. Very strange. Trees popped up. Vines dropped down. Water gushed in, and the sounds of the jungle were everywhere. Yikes, thought Michael. Where am I? Well, out of the water behind him were a swamp full of snapping crocodiles, and one popped up. Who are you? Yelled Michael. My name's Crocodile Clem, mate. Where am I? Oh, you're in the Mullumbimby Jungle here in Australia. We brought you here because we heard you asking how to be good, and this is just the place to find your answers. Australia? Shrieked Michael. Oh no, how did I get here? If I don't get home soon, I'm going to be in real trouble. Well, I'm afraid the only way out of here, Clem said, is to find the Mullumbimby tree and climb to the top. Okay, where's the tree? Said Michael. I'm a whiz at climbing. I got a tree house. Well, I'm afraid the tree's on the other side of the swamp and there's no bridge. Well, how do I float across? Michael wondered. Well, Clem said, if you hop on my back, I will float you across. Oh boy. Michael looked at the bumpy, scaly, rough back of the crocodile and his sharp, toothy grin, and it took all of his strength and courage to inch his toes onto his back and float on top of Clem through a sea of crocodile eyes. Oh, Michael was so relieved when they finally touched land and he could put his feet on solid ground. Well, we're going to stop there because Michael definitely had to be trustworthy to trust that this crocodile would not gobble him up when he was on his back. And we have some first graders here who think they know how to be trustworthy, and they're going to stand now in front of Trustworthy Tim, who is our tiki, who reminds us to always be trustworthy. And let's start with Anna. Anna, can you tell me, how are you trustworthy?
I am trustworthy when I keep my friend's secret.
Oh, and Anna kept that secret very quiet, even when she spoke. If her friend asked her to keep a secret, she doesn't share it. Great job. You're trustworthy with your friends. And who do we have next?
My name is Frankie. I'm trustworthy when my mom and dad can count on me when they ask me to do something.
Wow. When your parents ask you to do something, it is really important to follow through, and they can trust and count on you, especially this time of year. If you want any gifts, you better be extra responsible and trustworthy to your parents. Eden, how about you?
I'm trustworthy. If I find money on the ground, I will pick it up and give it to the teacher.
Excellent reminder, Eden. If we find money that doesn't belong to us on the ground or on the floor, we always pick it up and give it to a teacher or someone who's responsible where we are. It's even tempting sometimes because you think, oh, I could buy some toys with that money, but you have to think that's not honest, and the trustworthy thing is to turn it in. And last, who do we have?
Aurelia.
Aurelia, how are you trustworthy?
I am trustworthy when I don't tell my brother what his Christmas present is.
Oh, don't tell your brother what his Christmas present is. That will spoil the surprise. So you got to be trustworthy to keep a secret when it comes to presents this time of year, and no peeking, because that will spoil everybody's surprise if you know what's inside. Well, boys and girls, would you like to take a walk over to the Mullumbimby tree with me? I guess we don't have any boys. I guess you're all girls, unless you count Tim. He's a boy. Well, he's going to stay here.